Hello, my name is Phyllis P. McNeal, the Dragon Slayer. I am the founder of the Straight Talk program, a program I call a ministry on the move. I implemented the Straight Talk program in 1990 that offers a lot of social services to the community free of charge. They call me the Dragon Slayer because it goes like this. As the founder of this program, I must see that the community love and support is not broken. Each one of us making the journey through life have our own obstacles and sticking points. The difference in each one of us is how we face our personal monster. Do we run and hide from the cruel beasts, or do we become a dragon slayer? My goal and my mission and my vision is building a generation of dragon slayers. See, as we live and go through journeys and go through dark days and dark hours of our life and experience some traumatic hardships in our life, sometimes we have no control over what we go through in life, but what we have control over is how we play the hands that we're dealt with, the choices that we make in life. Either we're going to make good choices or bad choices. And whatever choices you make, you better be able to live up to the consequences or whatever those choices may lead you into. Do not let your negative environment you grew up in or just coming from a dysfunctional family dictate your destiny. You are in charge of your own destiny. I want to tell you something, the reason why I started the Straight Talk program. It's based on my own family upbringing. I come from a single mother who had 3 girls from 3 different fathers. I am a fatherless child. On my birth certificate, it says unknown. I don't even know today who my father is. I was a runaway. I ran away from home from 12 years old all the way to 14. I was an at-risk youth. I was a child, was unruly, disrespectful, had no respect for myself or authority figures. I was very violent. I was very hard-headed. I was on the road to going to prison for the rest of my life because of my violence. I had a temper, was off the chain. I was worse than 10 kids put together. My mother's hands was full when she had a child like me. I have also a PhD in being abused. I was abused physically, psychologically, sexually. My mother married a very abusive man in 1969. All her relationship was not positive role models. They were very abusive. There was a lot of drugs involved. There was a lot of money was not earned by hard work. It was dirty money, drug money, you name it. All illegal type of activity. I met my first mentor when I was 13. I was referred to see a therapist at the age of 13. Her name was Sandra C. Lane, licensed clinical social worker. She worked with me. I had 2 strong community leaders, Sandra C. Lane, clinical social worker, my therapist, and my mother, the Maxine McGinnis, who helped me. And they pulled their heart out to me to help me and want me to change, and motivate me, to empower me and tell me I am special, I am important. My education, I graduated from high school with honors and went on to Cal State Long Beach and got my undergrad degree in psychology. And then from there, I got my master's from Cal State San Bernardino on social work, specializing in mental health. I am a retired parole agent. I have 31 years in law enforcement. I started my career in 1978. I dedicated 3 of my years while I was in college to the Youth Authority as a parole aide. And then I got hired as permanent state employee in 1981. California Youth Authority hired me, and I became a group supervisor, Southern Reception Center. And then from there, I left and went to youth training school in Chino, California, became a youth counselor. In 1989, I became a parole agent for working employed by the Department of Corrections. In 1990, I became a parole agent too, which is equivalent to a assistant unit supervisor.